Miss Joy Smith, the lovely Miss Joy Smith. She is between 40 and 50 years old. We don't know exactly because you don't ask the lady. She's had a heart attack before, and she has an active lifestyle. She's non-smoking, still working, and she owns an iPhone. Now she wants to monitor her condition because of the earlier heart attack, and she needs to report weekly to her nurse. So she has this cloud-based application. It's not bound to an iPhone, but it can be any mobile device. And upon opening the application, she immediately sees her dashboard. Heart rate, blood pressure, cholesterol, weight, how are we doing today. Maybe some more items, and as you can see it's all red, so she's virtually dead. When she clicks on one of the items, for instance heart rate, she has this device which measures her heart rate, and she can see the history, maybe trending even. If you go back to the opening dashboard, you have to click. You can click through to blood pressure. You can rotate the screen, as you can see. You can see the
really nice feature.
Yeah.
You should patent that.
Yeah.
You can see the actual blood pressure now. Right now it's a little bit low. Go back. You can request the cholesterol level. Well, because that's not something you can measure, it has to be retrieved from data from it's given by the hospital, so probably from the cloud. So it has some loading time. Click on cholesterol. Now we have to wait. It's retrieving data, and then eventually data is there. The app is taking the candy. And you can see actually your cholesterol level is pretty low. Now if you go back to the home screen again, there's some more. You can see your weight over time. Maybe your BMI is visible. Now she's a bit overweight. If you now go back, click on how are we doing today. We have this smiley system where you can say, well, I'm feeling good, I'm not good, or well, in between. Now, Miss Joy Smith is feeling well. They will have presented some improvements. You can go jogging, working out, pressing bench, etc. And then if all goes well, eventually over time, your dashboard turns green.
1 second.
Any questions?
What about exercise?
What about?
Is there not a way that she can report what exercise she's done?
Now the idea is that for instance the heart rate and the blood pressure can be something that can be continually monitored by maybe a bracelet or a device patched to your body or something like that. So you can see it over time in a slightly granular way probably. It's not something you do once a day or so that can be possible by when you exercise you can see the improvements or.
And the idea is that the things that are measured or that are captured from the hospital system are stored somewhere in the cloud, and that your physician or your nurse and yourself can access the data.
Yeah.
So if everything is red, the nurse would be informed and can think, well, I have to call this patient of mine because she's not feeling well, and all the other signs are also red. That's the idea. So you can monitor yourself. How am I doing? And if you're not doing okay, you're doing nothing, a professional will be alerted and can contact you.
Yeah. So all the medical records are on the cloud. So it's either by phone you can update it, or just go to the UI of the cloud and update it.
So what if she's like a wine lover?
What?
A wine lover, and she drinks a lot. Is that not bad for you?
Yeah, I don't know. For your heart disease, 2 glasses of wine a day isn't that bad, but yeah, there are scientific discussions about that, of course.
But then we have to make version 2 of our app, and we can think about it.
Smart move. Why don't you consider about the calories intake and the calories burnt for this kind of measurements?
Yeah, we even just select some simple measurements, but you can, of course, you can make a
As you
list
can
of
see,
20
there are
or
some open.
These are based on the discussion we had with the nurse, and she said blood pressure, heart rate, and breathing is more important for heart-related stuff, and this is what she would like to be notified, and then she can really judge do the patient need attention or not.
So it's more an example of the things we chose now, but it could be of course much more. And you could fill in that I'm drinking 3 glasses of wine a day, or I'm smoking or non-smoking.
But I think the main point is really that you try to just cover relevant stuff for people who are actually doing the job day by day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they know best what kind of stuff you need.
Yeah, I think for the patient, they want to see immediately, oh, I'm doing well or not doing well.
Yeah.
And for the nurse, it's important to see, hey, where can we improve, and
So that the nurse can be notified, so that we can do prevention. So if you can see, and if the weight is getting up, and the nurse can call, well, Mrs. Smith, what's going on? You are getting overweight. What's wrong? Can we help you? Do you have to go to the fitness center, or you have to talk to somebody, or how can we prevent it? Or if somebody knows about what you should eat.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.